Hi Ox, welcome to Chinese Zodiac, you guys. All right, this is for people born in the year of the Ox, and it's a reading to see what's going on from now till the end of July. Information on Chinese Zodiac links are in the description box below. So if you don't know your Chinese Zodiac sign, follow one of the links and you can work it out. And I've also put in there the years that the Ox is born under. All right, what is happening for Oxes in July? Okay. Wow, okay. You know what, you guys? It's really simple. It's really simple. You start with options, and then from those options, beginning of July, there are options possibly in love, but there are options coming in and multiple options, maybe even multiple love offers. And based on that, there is a decision that you need to make on which direction to go, which life path to take. In the end, you end up following your intuition and moving forward, not knowing what the ending is going to be, but feeling very positive about the path that you choose. And finally, in the end of July, you are taking that path. You're moving forward, you're not thinking about it anymore, and bang, you go. Very simple. I like it when it's simple. Very simple to interpret. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's just very positive. In any case, I'll throw down some clarifiers and maybe I can get a more detailed description of what's going on here. But it looks good. It does. There's no major stress or drama in the decisions that you're making. You know, things have come up, you're dealing with it, and you're knowing where to go. You in general, Oxes, you can be very patient, but you can also be quite stubborn and somewhat conservative. But all those things are positive traits in relation to, for example, this reading. Something's come up. There are multiple choices. Okay, let's look at our options. Let's see which one we like more. And based from that, you make a decision on which path to take. Do I go A? Do I go B? And then you choose to follow your intuition, follow your instinct, follow your intuition, move on that path, and then finally you take action and start moving. It's very logical, it's very simple, and it's good. It's very good. Let us see when we clarify. Judgment. Okay, listen, whatever reason it may be, this multiple options that are coming in for you, whether it be multiple love options, life options, career options, possibly love, or they're coming from a place of love, not necessarily romantic. This is very much a karmic. This is karmic. It's like, this is your reward. This is your reward. Karma is paying its dues because of something in the past. Maybe there was a time in the past where you didn't have those options, or things weren't really good in whatever it may be. So now it's coming back and you're getting the rewards that are due. And that's why there are all these options. It's a really positive thing. You're finally getting what you deserve in a positive way, not a negative way. You've got the Two of Pentacles on the Two of Wands. All that tells me, you guys, is that there is a choice that needs to be made. And it's not telling me what it is. It may have to do with juggling some finances to make things happen the way you want them to. but there's most definitely a choice that needs to be made, and it's not going to give me anything clearer than that. All I do know is that you will make a choice. And it's not a difficult choice. It's not like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. No, there are just some choices that you need to make. I love it. And like I said, you're going to make that choice. You're going to move very quickly in making that choice. You're going to say, you know what? This is what feels right. In the end of what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You're going to go, you know what? This is what feels right. I'm going this way. This works for me. This is what I'm going to do. And you're just going to be very sure about the choice that you make. And after you go from this is what I'm going to do, then you're going to do it. I like it. Like I said, short, sweet, and simple. You have options. You're going to make choices. And then you're going to follow through. Aww. If it is in relation to love, now we did start with the Seven of Cups. But the thing is, because it's a general Chinese zodiac reading, that's why I said it's not necessarily about love. However, it might be about love, because your clarifier on the Three of Wands at the end is the Lovers. I love this card. So you know what? You're going to follow your heart. And yeah, if we look at it from a love perspective, different for those of you that are single or wanting to look into, becoming single, there are multiple love offers coming in for you. And it's fair. It's very fair. Maybe you've been through a bad relationship, but it's very fair. Multiple love offers are coming in. So you're going to need to make a choice. And you'll make a choice, and you're going to follow your intuition and courageously move forward, very quickly move forward, and very straightforward. You're going to communicate that. You're going to dismiss anything that doesn't suit you and just follow your instinct and work with the things that do suit you. And when you do, you're walking into love. I love this. With the Lovers, you could be going into a new relationship that is one of a soulmate connection. All right, possible signs, possible Chinese zodiac signs that you could be dealing with are the dog. So if you're dealing with a dog, you're dealing with somebody who is quite patient, very loyal, very generous, and they can also be very kind. Or you could be dealing with another ox like yourself, and again, somebody that's very patient, somebody that's very kind as well. But like I said, you guys can be very stubborn, very stubborn. And we'll pick a third. And you could also be dealing with a rooster. Now, if you're dealing with a rooster, you're dealing with somebody who is, they're very independent, they're very hardworking, and they're very practical. They'll always choose the more practical option rather than the nicer option or the fancier option. Their mind works in a practical way. They're also very, very observant. So be aware of that. Now, possible elements of these animal signs. So basically, you could be dealing with somebody that has wood, earth, metal, fire, or water element in their animal. Just like me, I'm an earth horse. Anyway, let's pick this one, and we've got wood. Wood characters, my dear oxes, are people who are great listeners. They're very sensitive. They're very, very intuitive, almost to the point of being psychic. They're very good at predicting how things will turn out. And this is somewhat a reassurance, actually, because they do it with kindness. They could make great therapists. They could make great psychologists. But the main thing is they're very they're very tuned in. They're very tuned in. They're really good listeners as well, and they can give really good advice. So they're characters to look at. Now, behaviors that you may adapt or they may adapt that will either help or hinder you to be aware of. We've got restlessness and nervousness. Be aware of that. Be aware of your restlessness and nervousness, because I'm basically on the money here that if you're feeling anxious, you're not going to think clearly. And if you're not thinking clearly, you're not going to make the right choices. So when you feel yourself becoming restless and when you feel yourself becoming nervous or anxious, calm yourself down, cool yourself down, because you know that you need to be in the right frame of mind to go in the direction that you need. Seasons that are going to be a season that will be significant for you at this time. Now, whether it's a season that is current, past, or future, something about this season is significant in relation to this reading. We have late summer. So for those of you that are not in Australia and that are abroad, you probably are experiencing summer now, and something about the end of summer is going to be really significant for you. Again, could have been the summer that passed or the summer in the future. And for those of you that are on this side of the hemisphere like myself, something about this is going to be significant for you either in the summer, in the late summer that is coming, or the summer that has passed. Take it as it resonates. Atmosphere that will be significant as well to this reading will be sun. So definitely got to do with the sun and summer. Now, colors that help spark your intuition and clarity and help you see clearly in relation to the messages that have come out for this reading. White is going to be very significant for you. And lastly, health issues to be aware of. Be careful of your lungs. Ox, be careful of your lungs. You know what? Maybe some of you out there are smokers, and when you're restless and anxious, you smoke a lot. Just an example, be careful. Don't overdo it. Just be careful of your lungs. Be careful of your breathing. Like I said, if you're nervous, if you're agitated, calm yourself down and use really good breathing exercises. For those of you, because this is in relation to summer and late summer, and even for those of you in winter, a tip for you to be careful and take care of your lungs at this time, take up swimming, whether it be in an indoor heated pool or outside. You know, use the water to your advantage to get your lungs strong and help with your breathing. All right, you guys, that's what I've got for you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. $25 for private readings emailed to your email address with a photo of the reading. If you're interested, check out my website, www.madamotaro.com. All the information is in the description box below. I love you, my beautiful oxes. Wishing you much love, light, and peace. And I will see you again soon. Bye.